Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, number 27.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosario is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, George Springer. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Polanco fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Altuve is on his way home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And he'll step off and try again. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Circle change there, called strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Here's Brian Dozier now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Brian Dozier.
First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Standing in, Kenny's Vargas. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marisnick going back. Gone! So here's Joe Mauer. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s.
Joe Mauer.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Miguel Sano, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Verlander into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. Altuve has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Now batting, Jake Marisnick. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Jake
into the
Marisnick.
windup and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. A runner at second. Nobody out. Fastball called for strike two. For Marisnick, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kepler on the move, and this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. Settling in now, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton coming in. Makes the play, one away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So we got him looking there. Gerard Dyson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Jorge Polanco.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pitch is popped up. Calling for it, Seager. He's got it 1 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
Here's Byron Buxton now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Late that time for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Verlander's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For Houston, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is right there, one down. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Here's Jake Marisnick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line drive to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first.
Kyle Seager.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Rosario ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Takes a knee-high fastball. For Gattis, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Right fielder, Eddie
Into the
Rosario.
windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Here's Brian Dozier now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Ready to take his hacks again, Kenny Vargas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try to get it going here to begin.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez.
Yeah,
we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, and I think one reason he's still out there is to make this switch hitter hit from the right side, Matt. It's definitely his weaker side of the plate, so I think that's the matchup they're playing here.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Mauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Show.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Sano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting, catcher.
Digging in now, Jason
Castro.
Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for the
A
Astros.
hit in 2 tries
Left
so far.
fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Number
Your
27
attention, please.
will take the ball now as the
pitching
new
for the
pitcher.
Twins, number 27.
Some movement now. In the Minnesota bullpen.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball right side. There is Dozier. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Brian McCann will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out.
Brian McCann.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder Byron Buxton.
And a step off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Altuve is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Altuve at second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Here it comes. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Number 4.
Ready once again, George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Kenny Vargas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Verlander gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rosario is after it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. He went down on strikes last time up. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Kyle Seager, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Randy Rosario. This change for the Twins. Now catching, number 16.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Polanco.
Wesley Wright comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Wesley Wright.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Springer moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right fielder, number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Dyson off for second. Line drive to left. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is popped up. Dozier is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Now batting, George Springer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 34.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Ready with the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning.
Eddie Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time. Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at-bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts.
In the air out to left. Marisnik is under it. 1 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Eduardo Escobar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Will Harris answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Late that time for a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dyson going back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swinging a liner back through the box. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Vargas. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Tony Sipp, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Houston, number 29, Tony Sipp. This change for the Astros. Now playing left field, number 5.
Park will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Nate Jones comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 65.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Marisnick, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.